Hello everyone, good evening. Good evening. So, hi guys. As per you know guys about the score examination, Sri Chaitanya going to conduct a national level examination and they are going to give you exciting rewards. And what kind of rewards? Cash reward, 100% scholarship and gadgets. But you know what is the most exciting reward for me? Personally, my favorite is NASA trip, because I always had dream of this trip, but I never had it. But you guys have chance to win it, and this gonna be, if you gonna win this gonna be unforgettable experience for you guys. So from the thumbnail and all, you know what gonna be the topic for us. So 9th class, let's start today's topic. Okay, so before going to start this today's topic, I wanted to tell you guys, this chapter, coordinate geometry, this chapter is really not like, this chapter has not much things to study in this chapter, but this chapter is base for a chapter in 11th class. In 11th class, you also have a coordinate geometry, and in 11th class, that chapter coordinate geometry, you will get, I think, more than 3 questions in JEE examination, more than 3 to 4 questions in JEE mains examination from coordinate geometry. So this part in 9th class is base for that chapter in 11th class. Okay, so you should be clear with all the doubts you have in coordinate geometry in 9th class. So it would be easy for you to understand in 11th class. Okay, so let's start today's topic, coordinate geometry. See, do you know about these axes? This known as x-axis. Here we have value 0. Sorry. This is known as origin. Known as origin. What does it mean of origin? We'll talk about it. See, if I draw a single line and start giving numbering, let's say this number, it's say 0. Let's say this value, this is 0, okay? Only 0, but I'm writing in this way. Why? You will get this. Okay, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. And what you will have here? So -1, -2, -3, -4. Sir, what about under root 2? Under root 2 will lie somewhere here. Every single real number you can find on this line. This is real, you can say this is real number line. It contains every single real number. Okay, now this part known as x-axis, this whole line, horizontal line known as x-axis, and we call this part as x and this part as x dash, and this part, this is known as y, and this part is y dash, and this line, this vertical line known as a this line known as a y axis. Okay, now here we have another real line. Okay, here we have value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and -1, -2, -3. Okay, and 0 of this line will be here, this point. So this point origin is a common point for what? For x-axis and for y-axis, and the value of this point is 0, 0. It means value of this point for x-axis is 0, value of this point as a y-axis is 0. Okay, now I want to denote some point. How to denote this point? Let's say this point. So how to denote this point? We check on x-axis what is the value, what is the position on x-axis of this point. Or if I want to, from here, from origin, I want to reach this point, but there is a rule that I can go to parallel to x-axis or I can go in y-axis, parallel to y-axis. So how to reach this point? There's 2 ways. Like, first, if I go on x-axis, how much I have to walk? Sir, 4 units. So the value of this point, or I should say the x value of this point, or x coordinate value of this point will be 4. Now I have to go up. How much I have to go? You have to go, sir, 3 unit. And remember, we always denote this point as x comma y. We denote first x value and then y value. Okay, so such a way we call it coordinates of this point, coordinates of this point. You know, in living earth we also have coordinates. Even where you are sitting right now and watching this video, it also has some coordinate, and that coordinate is so unique that such a coordinate cannot exist on this on the face of earth. Okay, the whole earth is divided into different coordinates. Every single point has some coordinate. Like one country has weapon, they have to attack on another country. Okay, so how their missiles work? Their missiles has the coordinate. We put that coordinate that this missile has to hit there, and that's how that missile get to know that where that missile has to go. Okay, so the whole world also work on coordinates. Even your Google map, even in Google map you can find the coordinates 4,3. Yeah, good, 4,3. Okay, now next part, this part known as a quadrant. Sir, what is quadrant? See, can you see this, that x-axis and y-axis dividing this whole board into 4 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, and these 4 parts known as quadrant, and we call it first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. Now in first quadrant, what you get? You get positive x value and positive y value. Why, sir? See, choose any point here, choose any point, and try to find the coordinate of that point. You will find that you have to go in positive x direction and you have to go in positive y direction. Now let's talk about this part, where you have to go, sir, negative x direction and positive y direction. So here you will have always plus comma plus. Okay, and here what you will have? So negative comma positive. Why? You have to go always negative direction of x and you have to go always positive direction of y. What about this part? So negative comma negative. Why? Always negative direction of x, always negative direction of y. Now what about this part? So positive comma negative. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear? Now let's talk about abscissa and coordinate ordinate. What is abscissa? See, you guys have some nickname, right? Like my name is Aman and I have some nickname, but I am not gonna mention that here. Okay, so also this x coordinate and y coordinate, I told you that these are known as coordinates. Both are known as coordinate. But if you talk about only one coordinate, let's say talk about only this coordinate, we call it x coordinate. And what about this part? This is known as y coordinate, but they also have some nickname. This x coordinate has a nickname abscissa. Abscissa. How to pronounce this? Ab plus c plus sha. Oh, sorry guys. Yeah, abscissa. That's how we can pronounce it. What is this? Nothing but x coordinate. Yeah, x coordinate. What about y coordinate? Y coordinate. Y coordinate has a nickname known as ordinate. 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 Okay, abscissa and ordinate, x-axis and y-axis. Now only one concept remain in this chapter. Okay, in this part, axis and Cartesian part, only one concept remain, which is distance. If I ask you, sir, what is the distance? What is the distance of this point from x-axis? How to find it? See, how to find the distance from something. Like I'm standing here. Okay, I'm standing here. I want to find the distance from me to this screen. I want to find distance from me to this screen. Then what will be the distance? This or this or this? Sir, you always find the distance which is minimized. Now I want to reach the screen. How should I go if I have to minimize the distance? Should I go like this? No. Should I go like this? No. Then how? I should go this. This will be the minimum, straight, exactly straight. So how to get some distance straight distance like this wall. So what I have to go? I have to go in a such a way, in a such a path, that path will be perpendicular. That path will be perpendicular. Like this is a point and this is a line. Okay, I have to calculate the distance of this point from this line. I shouldn't go on this. This is also straight, like you are saying on comment section that straight, but this is also straight. This is also straight, and this is also straight. But this line has something unique. What is that? That this angle is 90 degree. Okay, so what I have to make? I have to make a line which make a 90 degree angle with it. And you know what? This x-axis and y-axis, they are perpendicular to each other. So if you draw a line which is perpendicular on x-axis, that will be surely parallel to y-axis. A line which is perpendicular to x-axis will be always parallel to y-axis. It means, let's say this point, I have to find the distance from x-axis of this point. What I will make? I will make a perpendicular line with respect to x-axis, and this line will surely parallel to y-axis. This line will surely parallel to y-axis. Now I want to find distance. Then what will be this distance? Sir, this distance is nothing but the y coordinate. This is nothing but y coordinate. How? Sir, how to reach there? Sir, first go in x-axis in this direction and then go perpendicular on x-axis or parallel to y-axis, and this line is also parallel to y-axis. Then this value, this distance is nothing but the coordinate of y-axis. Okay, if you are saying, then this distance will be 3. Okay. And what about this? Let's say this is here 3.1. Okay, see, this distance will be 3.1. Okay, now what about this point? What about this point? Let's say this value is minus 5.5 comma let's say minus 2.2. Let's say 2.2. Okay, now what will be the distance of this point with x-axis? Sir, the y coordinate is minus 2.2, but distance cannot be negative. Okay, so never confuse with this coordinate and distance. This coordinate is not only distance, this coordinate also tell you the direction. How? See, the value, like I say minus 2 is the x coordinate of something. Then this minus tell you about direction. This minus tell you about direction, that you have to go in this direction too. Otherwise, if I say this there is a point, let's say there is a point which you have to, if you have to reach there, you have to go on x-axis 2 units. You will get confused that I have to go 2 units left or 2 unit y. So I should specifically say that you should have to go for minus 2. You have to go minus 2. You will get this, that I have to go 2 units, but in this direction. For me, in this direction. If I say minus 2, okay, are you getting, guys? Okay, good. See, now I wanted to ask you guys, what will be the distance from x-axis of point minus 2 comma minus 10? What will be the distance of this point from x-axis? Tell me. What will be the distance of this point from x-axis? Can you guys tell me? What you have to see? Sir, y-axis value, but without symbol, without sign, 10. Very good, Renom Sharma. 10. Why? Because this symbol, what this symbol says? Sir, direction, but I am talking about distance, and distance don't care about the direction. Okay, like going from here to this camera and coming from this camera to here, in the sense of distance these are equal. In the sense of displacement they are not equal. In the sense of displacement they are not same, but in the sense of distance they are same. Okay, now what about, sir, distance from y-axis? Simple, just check about x coordinate and without sign. what is the value, what is the distance of this point from y coordinate, from y coordinate to. Don't care about sign, because sign says about direction and distance don't care about this direction. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear? And then we will gonna do one question. Yeah, good. Okay. Any doubt? You can ask me at any time in comment section. Okay. Now here we have question. Denote 3 comma minus 4. Okay. 3 comma minus 4. Okay. What is this, sir? 3. It means positive 3. You have to go in which direction, sir? Positive x direction. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Here maybe somewhere here. Okay. Now what? Minus 4. Sir, you have to go in y direction, in negative y direction 4 steps. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Let's say somewhere here. Somewhere here. This is what? 3 comma minus 4. We can easily give the answer of this question. Quadrant of P. Quadrant of P. We can easily see 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4 quadrant. So answer of this will be 4 quadrant. Now distance from y axis. Okay, first give me the value of abscissa of P. Abscissa of P. Abscissa of P. Give me the answer. Give me the answer. Abscissa is 3. Okay. What about ordinate? What about ordinate? What about ordinate of this point? Minus 4. Now I have a question that abscissa and ordinate can be the distance. Can every abscissa can be represented as the distance from the abscissa can be from y axis. Abscissa can represent, or abscissa can be equal to the distance from. No, very good. Why? Because abscissa can be negative. Abscissa, value of abscissa can be negative, but distance cannot be, because distance don't care about the direction, and here symbol denote the directions. Okay. Next, distance from x-axis. What will be the distance from x-axis? So simple. What you have to do? I am standing on x-axis, and to reach this point, I have to go 4 steps. I have to go 4 steps away from x-axis. Away from x-axis. So value, the distance from x-axis will be 4. This will be 4. Now what about the distance? Okay, you have already given the answer, which is 3. Very good. Because distance from y-axis, if I am standing on y-axis, how much I have to go to reach this? Sir, you have to go for 3 steps. Is it clear, guys? Now only one concept remain about this chapter. This chapter is so, tiny kind of chapter. It has not much, not much to learn in 9th class, for 9th class. But for me in 11th class, this is the biggest chapter. This is going to be the largest chapter in 11th class for me, at least. You have to, about straight line, about circle. In 11th class, you will learn about a parabola, hyperbola and ellipse also. So these 5 combined, and these 5 combined make coordinate geometry in 11th class, which is the most important chapter in 11th class. If you guys are clear with these bases, that will be easy for you. Okay, so you should be clear with every single doubt related to coordinate geometry, because it will be the greatest help in your JEE Mains examination journey. Okay, now let's talk about reflection. What is reflection? Have you ever seen yourself in mirror? Like I'm standing here, and here is a mirror where I will see myself, my image. I will see in mirror, and with what distance? The distance between the mirror and my image will be the equal distance between me and my mirror. Okay, so in the reflection, what happened? You are given a line, you are given a point. You are given a line, you are given a point. Okay, then they will ask, find the reflection of this point with respect to this line. What it means? you have to consider that line as a mirror. Let's take a example, like let's say this line and this point. Now consider this point as a object or as yourself, and this line as a mirror. Then what will be the value, what will be the position of this point's image? See, this is the distance between this point and this line. Okay, so where you will have the, where you will have the image of this point? Sir, here somewhere. So can you guys tell me in comment section what is going to be changed if, let's say, this point, let's say 3, 4. Now what can you say about the coordinate of this point? See, one coordinate gonna change, surely one coordinate is changing, because whenever you change position, do you know guys about that? If I say 3, 4, how many points exist on this plane whose coordinate are 3, 4? Only one. This 3, 4 coordinate point is unique. You cannot find any other point which have these coordinate, Axis ka change. Yeah, very good. Axis are change, because what you are doing, you are changing, you are going parallel to x-axis. Whenever you travel parallel to axis, then the value of that axis changes and other axis value does not change. Like I am going parallel to x-axis, that's why my x-axis value is getting changed. But what about y-axis? See, any point here, any point here, any point here, if they are in straight line and this is making a 90-degree angle, it means this line is parallel to x-axis and perpendicular to y-axis. Then the y value of this line will get not change. Y value at any point of this line, any point you can choose, the value of y coordinate will not change. Okay. Now, so what will be the value of, let's say this is this line. This line is passing from, let's say 2, 3. This line is passing from 2, 3. Can you guys tell me what will be the value of this point? Only x coordinate. Let's say where is the 2, 3? Instead of 2, 3, let's say 2, -3. Where is 2, -3? Sir, here somewhere. Okay. Now you can easily tell me what will be the x coordinate of this point. We don't know about the y coordinate. Even y coordinate also can be get. Y coordinate will be 4. Y coordinate will be 4. What about the x coordinate of this? X coordinate of this. This line is parallel to y-axis, and I say this is 90-degree angle. This is 90-degree angle. 2, 4. Very good. 2, 4. Because as I said, if you have a line which is parallel to some axis, let's say y-axis, then on that if you run on that line or walk on that line, then the y-axis value get changed with your steps, but x-axis value will not change. If you take any point on this line, the x coordinate will remain 2. Y coordinate will get changed. Now you can easily find the value of this point. See, what is the distance? Sir, here we have 2, here we have 3. Here we have 2, here we have 3. Then the distance must be 1. Now, as you said, sir, in the mirror image, what you get? Sir, the distance between image and mirror is equal to the distance between object and mirror. So, object and mirror has distance of 1, then they will also have distance of 1. So, how to get one distance from here? Sir, we have 2, that 2 will become 1. This is the image. Okay. Next question. Now, can you guys find image of this point with respect to y-axis? Can you find the image of this point with respect to y-axis? For that, I have a trick. First, we will talk about the concept, then we will talk about the trick. Okay. Now, what is the distance of y-axis and this line? Sir, axis का positive value only 3. So this distance is 3. Then what you have to do, sir, go distance of 3 in this direction, and you will land on a point with -3, 4. Okay, this will be the image of this point with respect to y-axis. With respect to y-axis. Hi, hello. So the distance between this point, oh sorry, yeah, you can find also distance between this point and this point. Now the distance between y-axis and this point, sir, is 3. Now what will be the mirror image? Sir, go 3 steps in this direction. Okay, I'm going 3 in this direction. I will reach here. What about y-axis? Sir, y-axis does not get change here. And as you said, very good, Sharma. As you said, the distance between this point and this point will be equal to 2 times the distance between mirror and object. Okay, so always remember, whenever you see yourself in mirror, what will be the distance between you and your image? It's equal to 2 times of distance between you and that mirror. Is it clear? Now, I wanted to ask you guys, what is the image of this point with respect to x-axis? Now tell me, what is the coordinate of the image of this point with respect to x-axis? Now what you have to take? So take this line as a mirror. Okay, I am taking this line as a mirror. Then where I will get my image? So surely you will get your image here. But what will be the coordinate of that point? What will be the coordinate of that point? Give me the guys. Give me the answer in comment section. Fast. And yeah, this is distance 4 and I will have to go 4 down. One of you says 3, -4. Really good. Very good. This will be the answer of this question. Sir, why are you getting this -4? See, surely the image will be here. Then, and I'm going like this, perpendicular to x-axis. Means x-axis coordinate will not get changed. Here we have 3. Here you will have 3. You will have surely 3. What about the y coordinate? This will get changed. And how much it will change? Shubham. Okay. Okay, Shubham. Okay. What is this distance? Sir, 4. Then what should be this distance? Sir, 4. If I am going downward from x-axis, downward, perpendicular to x-axis, what will happen with my y coordinate? Sir, your y coordinate will get changed. In negativity, that will increase. In negatively, it will increase. Like if you're going 1 step downward, you will get -1. 2 step in downward, -2. And I'm going 4 step downward, you will get -4. So this will be the reflection of this point with respect to x-axis. Now guys, tell me, what will be the reflection of this point with respect to x-axis? With respect to x-axis, that point -3, 4 reflection with respect to x-axis. -3, 4 reflection of -3, 4 with respect to x-axis. Okay, -3, -4. Very good, Subham. Okay, now let's talk about trick. Sir, how to use trick? Whenever they ask you for x-axis and y-axis, what will be the answer? If let's say they says find the reflection of that point with respect to x-axis, what you have to do? Change the y coordinate value. Change the symbol of y coordinate value. Change the symbol of y coordinate value. Now what about, sir, if they ask for a y-axis working as a mirror, change the symbol of abscissa of x coordinate. You will get same value but change the abscissa symbol. Now again, one more question. Let's do it fast. Here we have point, let's say -1, 2. With respect to x-axis, find the mirror image. What we have to do? Change the ordinate symbol, -1, -2. Now this point, and mirror is y-axis. What we have to do? Change the abscissa symbol. Abscissa symbol. You will get 1, 2. Now we have this point, and let's say take a x-axis as a mirror. What will be the answer? X-axis, sir, change the ordinate symbol. 1, -2. This is short trick, but you know the concept, you don't need short trick. If you know the concept, even that maybe this short trick will save you some time, but if you know the concept, you will never go for a wrong option. You will never take wrong option. Okay, now let's talk about last concept, which is the mirror image with respect to origin. With respect to origin, what does it mean? If someone is standing on origin and looking at you, give me a second. If someone is looking at you, let's say this point, someone is looking at you, where he will find, if let's say this man is a mirror, this guy standing on origin 0, 0, where he will find your image when he will turn around like this 180 degree and he will see you again, then where he will see you? He will see you there, your image. Now what you have to do? You have to do just change the symbol of ordinate as well as abscissa. As well abscissa. Whenever you have to find the image with respect to origin, what you have to do? Change the symbol of abscissa as well as ordinate. You have to change symbol of x coordinate, change the symbol of y coordinate. Now let's do a little question related to this concept. Okay, let the image of P 2, 3 with respect to line parallel to y-axis and passing through 4, 0. Again, now you have to think about this line. What this line they are talking about? What kind of line they are talking about? See. This is our y-axis, this is our x-axis. Now what they say is parallel to y-axis. What is the parallel y-axis lines? Sir, these lines. These lines. Okay. And what is the speciality of this line? Sir, the abscissa coordinate of this line get not changed at any point on this line. At any point on this line. So they says that this is passing through 4, 0. Where is 4, 0? Somewhere here. Now you can easily draw a line which is parallel to y-axis and passing through this point. This easily can be found. Okay. Now what we have to check? Sir, 2, 4. Where should be this 2, 4? See, this is 4, 0. Then 2, 3. Sorry, 2, 3 will be like here. Yes, sir, it will be here. Now, what about the image of this point with respect to this line? One of you, yeah, 2, 3. Yeah, 2, 3. Now, the image of this point with this line. This is P. This is P. Now the distance between these two, it's 2, isn't it? Are you agree with me that this distance is 2? Sir, why? Because this line here, you have a coordinate of this point. What will be the coordinate? Sir, I don't let's talk about only abscissa. Abscissa must be 4. Because this line is parallel to y-axis and the abscissa of this line will not get changed at any point of this line. At any point of this line. Okay, so here we have 2, here we have 4, and we are going what? Sir, parallel to x-axis means on this line, ordinate value will not change. Ordinate value is 3, ordinate value will be 3 here too. So this is the distance of 2, then we have to go 2 more. Then I will reach where? This coordinate value 2, I am getting 4, again 2, I will get 6, and here again 3. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear, guys? Any doubt here? How I am getting this point 6, 3? Let me write it properly. This point will be 6, 3. This point. This point will be 6, 3. And what is this point? Is P dash. This is our P dash. Okay, P dash. And find the reflected image of P dash with respect to x-axis, y-axis, origin. I have told you how to find with the help of short trick, how to find the x-axis reflection, y-axis reflection and origin reflection. If we talk about x-axis reflection, sir, change the symbol of ordinate. You will get 6 comma minus 3. Sir, with respect to y-axis, change the symbol of abscissa. You will get minus 6 comma 3. Now, what about origin? Sir, change the symbol of abscissa, minus 6, and ordinate as well. Is it clear, guys? Any doubt in it? Any doubt? I have completed this question. This question was asked that find first p dash. P dash was 6 comma 3. Okay. Then they asked reflection of p dash with respect to x-axis. This is the reflection of x-axis. Then find the y-axis reflection. This is the y-axis reflection. Then find the reflection with respect to origin. This is the reflection of with respect to origin. Any doubt in it? Any doubt? Clear. Very good, Subham. Next, the point P is reflected in the line parallel to y-axis at a distance of 4 in positive side. See, again, you have to understand the language of the question. You have to understand the language of the question. Let's make our axes. Okay. Now, y-axis parallel to y-axis. Sir, what is the line of parallel with the y-axis? Such lines. Okay. At what point? Distance of 4 in positive side x-axis. Means 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say here, somewhere here. Now I want to make a parallel line with y-axis. This will look like this. Surely this will look like this. Okay. And we have a point 6 comma 5. Where this 6 comma 5 will lie? See, this is what? Sir, 4 comma 0. Now, what is this? 6 comma 5. 6 comma 5 surely will be somewhere here. 6 comma 5. See, sir, can I draw this here? You can draw wherever you want, but you have to think about it, that this line is 4 comma 0, passing from 4 comma 0. Then this point must be that side of this line. This point must be that side of this line. Okay. Next, positive side of x-axis. P dash is the image. Okay. Now the image of this point. Can you guys find this distance? Sir, this point must be something comma 5. Why? Because on that this line is perpendicular to this line, then, and this line is perpendicular to x-axis, then this line must be parallel to x-axis. So the y coordinate will not change. Okay. Now what is this distance? Sir, this line has 4 comma 0 here. Then this must be 4 comma 5, because this line is parallel to y-axis. Abscissa will not get changed. So this is nothing but 4 comma 5. Okay. So what is this distance? Sir, this distance is nothing but 2. Now we have to go 2 distance here. So this is 2. What will this distance? Sir, 2. 4 minus 2, sir, 2. And what about the y-axis? Sir, 5. Okay, simple. Okay, 2 comma 5. Very good. Now what is mapped onto P double dash? Okay, there is one more point which is P double dash on the reflection in the x-axis. So okay, P dash का एक reflection है. P dash has a reflection with respect to x-axis. Again, using short trick, with respect to x-axis, how to get reflection? Sir, change the symbol of ordinate. Sir, change the symbol of ordinate. You will get 2 comma minus 5. This is what? P dash. Then this is P double dash. Now next, on the reflection in the x-axis, P triple dash, there is one more P triple dash, one more point, is image of P double dash were reflected in the origin. Okay, P dash का origin से reflection क्या होगा? P double dash का with respect to origin, what will be the reflection with respect to origin? Sir, change the symbol of abscissa and ordinate, and Shubham has already given the answer, which is right. Hope so. Minus 2 and 5. Minus 2 and 5. Very good, Shubham. So this is your point P dash. This is your P, and this is P triple dash. Now if I join them, what I will get? what I will get. Can you guys tell me what is this? What kind of triangle is this? What kind of triangle is this? Can I say this will be 90 degree for sure? This will be 90 degree for sure. Why? See, if you see this P to P dash line, let me write it clearly. Let's write this again with clear lines and coordinates. This is our P dash and 2 comma 5. P double dash coordinate are 2 comma minus 5, and this is our P triple dash minus 2 comma 5. Now right angle, but what is the guarantee, sir? What is the guarantee this is the right angle? See, if we talk about this line segment P triple dash and P dash, see, I am standing on here and coming to here. My y-axis value is not getting changing. Then this line must be parallel to x-axis because your ordinate is not getting changing. Whenever you run on a line segment where your y coordinate does not get changes, it must be parallel to x-axis. Okay. Now what about this line, sir? See, my abscissa not getting changing. My abscissa is not getting changing. It means this must be parallel to y-axis. You have one line parallel to y-axis. You have one line parallel to x-axis. These two lines must be perpendicular to each other. These two lines must be perpendicular to each other. Why? Because see, if I say I have one line this and one line is this and they have 90 degree angle, and if I make one line this and one line parallel to this line and parallel to this line, whenever these lines will meet, they will also have 90 degree angle for sure. For sure they will be perpendicular to each other. So that's why they are perpendicular to each other. Now my question is to you guys that can you give me the area of this triangle? You know, the area of right angle triangle is so easy. Area of right angle triangle is so easy. Because what we need to find out the area of triangle? Sir, base and perpendicular. You have base and you have perpendicular. If you consider this base and this perpendicular, you have the value. Now give me the answer. What is the area of this figure, of this triangle? The distance between these two is 4. The distance between these two is 10. 10, 4 divided by 2, 10, 4, 40 by 2. It will be 20. According to me, maybe I can be wrong. So give me the right answer or tell me, am I right or not? Am I right or not? The area of this triangle will be 20, I guess. Because 2 and 2, 4, yeah. And 5 and 5, yeah, 10. 10 into 4 divided by 2, yeah. It will be 20 for sure. If you guys have any doubt that how I'm getting this 20, you can ask me in comment section. If you have doubt, you can ask me in comment section why I'm getting this 20. Any doubt? Yes, sir. You have doubt? Yeah, you can ask me in comment section. Write down your doubt. No, it means you don't have any doubt. Okay. Now, these two questions will be homework. If you guys can do this question now, then I can surely give you the guarantee that any question you will get in score exam related to this chapter, you can do it. Because I think this would be the hardest question in that level in terms of score examination for 9th class. Area is 20, sir. Okay. Area is 20. Okay. So if you can do this question within 2 minutes, only this question, only this question. And if even your concepts are clear and you are really clear with tricks, you can do this both question within 2 minutes. And if you can do it, believe me, you can do any question in score examination which related to coordinate geometry. So okay. Get side? Oh. You can take a screenshot of this question. I hope this session was really good for you guys and you get the idea of the coordinate geometry question in score examination. Now, so what is score? India's largest scholarship examination. Do you know, guys, these rewards are really good, that NASA trip, exciting gadgets, up to 100% scholarship and cash rewards. But one more reward, there is one more reward for everyone who gonna appear for this exam. Do you know what is that that reward? In, you know, if you guys are like from 3rd to 12th class, you don't face any competition examination. You face only board examination, and board examination and competition examination have some difference. In JEE examination or examination like JEE Mains, NEET, NDA and CA Foundation, in these examination, what is the difference between these examination and board examination? First, syllabus. They have vast syllabus. You have to cover vast syllabus. Okay. Second, pressure. You know, in these examination, the time is really important. The time is really important. Time management is really important. So this is gonna be the national level examination, and this will give you the experience that how these examination like JEE Mains, CA Foundation, NDA, all these examinations, how to attempt these examination. This will be your like training. This will be your training, or let's say mock test. So you should at least appear for this examination. It doesn't matter, don't think about rewards and all. These rewards are really exciting rewards. You should try to get those rewards. But beside this, you should be confident on yourself that yeah, I can give this examination with confidence. Okay, so don't be scared. Don't be scared with the competition examination. Okay, now so like, comment, share and subscribe and share with your friends, because NASA में अकेले बोर हो जाओगे. Okay, so don't forget this date, 28th of September and 12th of October. These are the examination date, and for registration you have a last date for registration. Like if you want to give this exam on 28th of September, you have to register yourself before 26th of September, and for 12th October you have to fill before 10th of October. Okay, so and this is about the time you will get, but you guys are 9th class now, so you will get 120 minutes. It means approximately it means 2 hours, not approximately, perfectly 2 hours. Okay, thank you.